What's going on YouTube? It's Mike here. Today guys, in this video we're going to be talking about Apple finally coming out about the announcement for the iPad 5/iPad mini 2, stating we still have a lot to cover. So if you guys remember, about 2 days ago I made a video with all my final rumors, thoughts, and predictions on the iPad 5 and iPad mini 2, and it actually turns out that night, a day later, Apple went ahead and announced the event talking about most likely, the iPad 5 and the iPad mini 2 and, a few other things for October 22nd. I meant to make a video about this yesterday, however I didn't have a lot of time. Plus, I wanted to give my last video, the final rumors, roundups, and thoughts, a bit of a chance to get more viewed, so if you want to help out, check out the link in the description to go watch it. But they just announced it yesterday, and so they showed us this invitation. You can see I got it up on all three screens here. However, now you're looking at an image that's a little bit better. You can see it's this Apple logo kind of cut out white, and it's got all the colors on it, just like from the colors of the iPhone 5C/5S invitation, and they're saying we still have a lot to cover. Now, just as I predicted in my last video, and as everybody predicted as well, this is playing out exactly like last year. Last year it was announced October 15th or October 16th that they were going to do an event. I think it was October 16th. On October 23rd this year, they announced that October 15th that they were going to be doing an announcement on October 22nd. So it works the same way, last year we had the iPhone 5 announcement in September, and then 1 month later we had the iPad mini and iPad 4 announcement in October, and then a release in November. But anyways, there are a ton of things to expect. Like I said, again, I recommend checking out my video. I'm not going to go over everything in this video, but some of the main things are going to be the all-new iPad 5, which some things about it, it's going to share the same form factor and look and design as the iPad mini, with a smaller bezel, coming in the same colors as what we have with the current mini, plus a possible gold and space gray one, as well as a better processor and stuff like that. Along with that, the iPad mini 2nd generation with a possible Retina display coming in the gold and space gray colors, of course a better processor, and so on. And then there are some other things that Apple has set aside, which have to be the release of OS X Mavericks for the Macs. That was due quite a while ago, but they pushed it to fall. A little bit different from what they had last year, where they just went ahead and released Mountain Lion in July. This year they pushed it all the way back to fall, but now they're on the GM, so it's obviously going to be announced next week. As well as Apple's overdue Mac Pro, the what I'm calling the black tube garbage can, as I discussed in the video from 2 days ago. And that's just pretty much they're getting rid of the entire tower design, and they're going to this little black cylinder thing, but it looks pretty cool. And it's also being rumored that Apple's going to introduce some new MacBooks to the Pro and Air line, of course. In terms of design change, probably not going to be that extreme, but some spec bumps. Maybe they'll bring the Retina display to the table, they'll get rid of the old ones, and they'll drop the price just a little bit more of the Retina display models, to really accommodate to everyone. Staying without Retina display is kind of like in the past, so they might update the MacBook Pros with that, and they'll probably just give a really small spec bump to the MacBook Airs. Apple's been overdue since WWDC 2012 for MacBooks for quite a while now, so it would be really vitally important that Apple does something October 22nd. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's my video. Again, that's the big day. Apple still has a lot to cover, they're saying, and by a lot that means it's not just going to be the iPad 5 and iPad mini 2, but hopefully a whole slew of other things. Obviously OS X Mavericks, hopefully the Mac Pro, as well as the MacBook Pro and MacBook Air. We're just getting that in just a few days ago now. That's been rumored. I didn't mention that in my last video, but I'm mentioning it here. So there's a lot to expect from Apple. We're just getting finished up. Everyone's getting settled in. They're enjoying their iPhone 5Ss and iPhone 5Cs. I know I'm enjoying both. However, we're just not done yet. So pretty excited for this event. I know that for a fact. I'm ready to upgrade my iPad mini to the iPad mini 2, see how it's going to be different, and maybe even try for this iPad 5. It depends what Apple does on this, but so stay tuned for my video where I'm going to be covering everything about the event, everything that's announced just a few hours after the event. That'll be coming next week, of course. And I'll be doing all the videos, you know, as we get into more details with the unboxings and reviews and stuff of the products that actually come out. So stay tuned for those too. And again, guys, just one more time, if you want to check out my final rumors, roundup, thoughts, everything about the event that's going to be happening next week from Apple, I already did that. There's a link down in the description below to check it out. So that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please leave some comments below on your thoughts. Of course, give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.